I hope he's right, but boy, I don't feel right.
Oh man, you ain't heard?
What?
The
March
boy been
Madness?
belted out since March 23rd.
What it do? It is Set Your Lineup podcast coming to you live and direct. Always,
82.
always check us out on YouTube. Always check us out on Spotify. Always check us out Wednesdays at 12 o'clock on Nationwide. And what I like to do at this time is introduce the lineup. To my left on the ones and twos, who do I got?
It's your boy Senor Kipovich, aka the head detective. uh, uh, and number one producer. Number one on your programs, and number one in your heart.
Hidden Murphy. We're gonna call you Hidden Murphy today. Down below him, I got who?
Can't hear you.
He's on mute, but I guess he wasn't expected to
Not
be.
the usual. Not we
Oh, you
getting
need an intro.
uncomfortable.
There we go. Hey, it's unpredictable. The only thing that's predictable is I keep on getting the last pick in all these goddamn drafts. I know that's gonna change because somebody gonna be taken out of short this week. You're damn right I'm petty. I still remember that from last week, and I'm still holding grudges. Hell, I'm still holding a grudge against Easy E for my $20 6 years ago, and he got interest on it. And shout out to Gaines, 17 points, but you found that with 1 point. You are who you are most of the time.
And next to him, I got who?
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's yours truly, the Trigger Man, coming live from the Gump. We are the Set Your Lineup crew. I'm ready to tackle today's topic. Get ready for some insight, some humor, some passion. This is truly March Madness. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Buckle up.
And above him, I got who?
The People's Champ, the Hornets
I'm the
Nest
people's
legend.
champ.
Shout out to number 82 on our episode 82, Raymond Beard, tight end for the Washington Redskins.
Most
John
deaf,
Star Wars.
most deaf. And I am your host, bringing in all the facts. DSPN. And one thing I would like to start this show off, we want to give our condolences to now the late great George Foreman. He was ranked at one point of time top 25 best heavyweight champion of all time. 6 wins and 5 losses and 68 knockouts. Man,
At
that's a
one
lot. That,
time.
that that's a lot of fights. People
At
don't
one
fight.
time.
Hey, I didn't grow up to see all the other fighters, so I can't
You,
tell
you,
you that
you
honestly.
just you just read his stats, didn't you?
But 76 fight, eight.
Hey,
Shit.
shout out to George Foreman and that grill we be using. Eating them hot wings right now. You be clubbing?
Yeah, 81 fights is wild. And he won his second heavyweight champ. Second time he won, he was age 45.
Yes, sir. Mike beat Michael Moore.
Sheesh.
Watch that
That's a
fight. Matter
lot.
of fact, I had a fight party at my crib.
I wasn't invited.
That was years ago, baby.
Shoot, the only thing.
Stephen A should have took some advantage from that and swang on old boy because they're gonna break it up.
He probably should have took some pointer from George Foreman. But I mean, because he left fighting for a while before he came back to fight for the title. Am I right?
Yep. Oh, yes. He won his first title in 1969.
Yeah, he was 28 years old. His boxing career was 28 years, but that's a big gap between championship.
There's a biopic on I think that's the right word on the Netflix about him. So go check it out. I watched it about 2 months ago. It's pretty good.
Yeah, do you think some kind of ironic with the timing of that? Did it just come out?
No, the
No, it's
biopic
been out for
came.
a while. It's been
No,
out
it
for a while.
came out. It came out like about 3, 4 years, 2, 3 years ago. It's been out for
Okay,
a minute. I
because
remember I wanted to go watch it.
The
that
Foreman Grill? The Foreman Grill been out for a while.
Yeah, the former girl been out for a minute.
This is a
I,
sick Negro.
I mean, the
some
former grill did. The former grill saved my life, cause shoot, being young, gotta fend for yourself. Throw it on the grill, it cook everything.
Every time, every time.
45 years old, heavyweight champion. See, if he was living today, he wouldn't have won it because he did load management like some people I know.
Mm.
I said he was living the day like he didn't just. Um, what other interesting thing about George Foreman that sets him apart from a lot of regular suckers?
6 day knockouts.
No, I'm
Yeah,
saying in his
he
life.
achieved fame inside the ring as well as outside the ring. But like I
Mhm.
said, back in 1969 when he won his first title, he went 2 years and he was 37-0 with 35 knockouts. He was the number one contender. Went up against Smoking Joe Frazier, beat his tail. I won't say the other thing. Knocked him out 6 times in the middle of 2 rounds, and the final knockout was a KO, and he became the heavyweight champion of the world. And if the fight was in Kingston, Jamaica, and it was the first uh, boxing episode on HBO.
And George Foreman
Named all
had
his
12 kids.
and all of them named George.
The guys are, and that's what I should have did. I don't know how I let her trick me into Edward just because it start with a E. That was my real name start with.
He is for excellent.
Right. But I should have named him Gino. I named one of them Gino, but with an I. But I should have named that one down below me. Should have named him Gino.
Mm.
And if it wasn't for Bernard Hopkins, George Foreman would have been the oldest person to ever win a type of championship.
Besides LeBron.
No,
LeBron
some
gonna
type
win
of
one.
way LeBron name gonna always get
He's gonna win one at
be
40.
said on
He's
this
gonna
show.
win one at
I
45.
tired of
He not,
LeBron now.
My
Okay,
bad, Malcolm. Continue, Malcolm.
Bernard Bernard Hopkins was 49. He was 49. So I don't think LeBron gonna win one there. He gotta win one at 50. He win one at 50, I call him the GOAT. I'm,
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
he
say
was
that
probably
right now. I'm gonna say that right now. LeBron James win the championship at 50. I'm gonna call him the GOAT. And I never argue ever again. He win one at 50.
And the side effect of that poison he taking, hopefully he won't be in a wheelchair when he's 50. God bless
And that might be a robotic LeBron. You know they doing cloning.
him.
They
We get on
Anywho,
that shit, cool.
what's the side
no.
effect? No hair?
Look at Malcolm X. He got a Malcolm X glasses on. Whatever. Go ahead though.
But anyway, since people want to bring up NBA, let's go ahead and deep dive into the NBA. Are the injuries to Joker and Luca, Joker, LeBron, Curry, Dame, which team do you think will be most affected by their playoff run losing their star player or with the injury? Trigger Man Joker.
I'm shocked he went first again.
uh, I would have to say the Joker. He's the best player in the league. There's no way you can survive losing the best player in the league. But all of them is vital to the success of their team. But yeah, Denver probably would just win one game in the round of playoffs if Joker's not in the lineup. He's that guy.
Unpredictable. Who other than Joker do you think is a significant injury to their playoff run right now?
I would have to say, as I answer that question, the team that's going to be least affected is LeBron because he's the only one that's not injured. I mean, He take his little 2-week vacation in the middle of the season all the time at the exact same time. So blow smoke up my ass and call me Chim. They thinking he actually injured. But I would have to say Golden State because we've seen Giannis win playoff games without Dame. And I think Dame is probably the second most important player on that team. Even though he scored 17 when Dame didn't play. But I would have to say Steph Curry because I don't know if we've ever seen during his tenure the Warriors even come close to winning without him. The year that he didn't play, I think they won 12 games. So that goes to show you his importance. But the Lakers was like 5-2 this week without LeBron. But I would have to say Steph Curry because they have to prove that they can win without him.
I hear you there. The People's Channel. What injury do you think is being is affecting the team the most in the NBA right now?
I'm gonna go back with the Joker because he does so many things on offense. He's the catalyst for their team: points, rebounds, assists, pushing the ball to the floor, getting them into their offense. So I think if he was to go down with an injury, that out the playoff injury, they would probably lose all their games because they don't have nobody to come in and nowhere near put that type of production in place to help them get over the hump. So I'm gonna go with Joker.
Okay.
I'm gonna say all the folks on the Spurs is affecting the NBA right now. And the draft pick, the greatest, one of the greatest American born players is gonna be drafted in a long, long time. Maybe since LeBron James, Cooper
Really?
Flag.
You put him up
Yeah.
on that level? Wow.
I mean, who drafted number one since LeBron James? That's really been great.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. I'm
Okay.
gonna say the Mavericks. The entire Dallas Mavericks should be on tip right now because they are sitting at like the number 11 spot for a chance to get to the play-in. I heard that AD, Lively, and Gayford are all at the G League practicing right now for 3-on-3 drills. So if they are back in time for this last little push and run to the playoffs, I would say look out for the Mavericks.
Hey,
But
Holmes.
Gino, I'm serious. You okay? I'm
No,
concerned.
I'm trying to see where DSPN get that ring from. Who gave you that?
But you said something about the number one. Who drafted number one last year?
I said American born player, sir. Who gave you that ring, dude?
Zion
Who got
Williamson.
who gave me that ring?
Zion Williamson. You putting him on your charcuterie board?
He better than the Cooper Flag.
Nah, man, you're insane.
All
Okay,
right.
you're right.
Ooh.
Hey, where you get that ring from?
This ring?
Yeah,
I don't know. Just
you didn't
found it.
win it.
I just found it. I just like how it was blinging on my hand. It's heavy.
That's Sam's ring, but go ahead, continue the show.
But yeah, man, I just think that when we talk about injuries, I do have to agree. If I did hear right when I was finishing my hot wings and my Foreman grill, Dallas probably the most affected. And the Lakers with LeBron was my least favorite team. But seeing that Dallas just gave Luka up to help LeBron put him in position to win a ring, even though he will be the second best, I guess. I don't know. I would have to say that Dallas is probably most affected, even though they're not a playoff team. They changed the whole landscape of the NBA by making that dumbass move. Because right now, I would be in basketball bliss with AD being on the shelf for 2 months and watching LeBron trying to carry the team and wait for his son to have finally scored 17 points, even though he had 17 points all year, the other games. But I think Dallas has changed the complexion of the league. The entire league, and also damage their own product by keeping two often injured players. So to me, Dallas had a big hand in what's going on because LeBron is not the best player for the Lakers.
I mean, I don't think LeBron.
Dallas also
Look,
got rid of Quentin Grimes.
Yeah.
yeah.
And look how he turned out. He beasting up.
I mean, Dallas done got rid of all the superstars. Done got rid of quite a few super lately. But I mean, I don't think LeBron was injured either. The way he was jumping around for his son when he won the national championship, but that's neither here nor there. Or state championship, whatever championship he won, he was jumping higher than the team was jumping. But he was supposed to have a groin injury. But
Boy.
anywho, what do we think? Since we're talking about someone mentioned Steph Curry, we'll talk about one of his teammates, Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler is supposed to be playing Miami soon. Jimmy Butler said, "Hey, it's just another game to him. Is this just another game, or is that just for talk?" Because the Jimmy I know, he everything is personal with him. Everything unpredictable.
For somebody who's petty as Jimmy Butler, I think, and I learned this from the People's Champ a while back. You don't have to say nothing; just sit back and watch everybody, watch them drive into a brick wall, and seeing that Miami is going 5-17, whatever the record is without him, that says enough. Right now, Pat Riley is on the brink of retirement. His legacy, as far as what he's done as a GM, is on pretty much on the line, and he may not even come back to see what he gave away in Jimmy Butler. And we were saying that it was a Pat Riley Heat culture, but it looked like it was a Jimmy Buckets culture. And you gave away the franchise to watch Jimmy go in Golden State and just revive them. So I want to say what the Warriors are 17-5 and the Miami Heat is 5-17. So if I was Jimmy, I wouldn't worry about it. But if I do get a dunk, or if I get the jump in the stands and Pat Riley's right there, I would take my opportunity. So guess what? Run over his old ass.
Oh, Senor Keepovich, what do you think?
I think Jimmy Cap, because when I spent all year ready to face red seats Jalen, the former the first person that left the show, Jalen. I took that personally, like George said. I took that personally. But Jimmy Buckets done been off about 5 teams and left them in the wrong way. So he might be telling the truth. Who knows?
Well, hey, I just know still to this day he give Tobias Harris 40 every time he see him. But that's just my observation. That's just my observation. People's Champ, what you think?
I think anytime you got a player with a bad behavior, bad influence, every time they go back and play their former team, they want to show what they can do and show where that other team went wrong at. Most definitely. Most definitely.
I can respect that. Triggerman Joe.
If your dreams don't scare you, they're not big enough. I've always admired Jimmy Buckets. He started out on that Chicago team with D Rose and what's the center from Florida? Joakim Noah. Yeah, that's his name. And Jimmy's a self-made man. And when you talk about Heat culture, Jimmy Buckets is Heat culture. And what they was like a 6 seed or 8 seed or whatever it was, and to make the run, to make it to the finals, man,
That was the bubble.
Jimmy got soul, man.
Bubble don't count.
Huh?
Bubble don't count. That was in the bubble, right?
Oh, bubble don't count. Okay. Everybody
What?
played in the bubble, so it wasn't no advantage to nobody.
Okay.
But yeah, most everybody always said that it's just some the politician thing to say, the nice thing to say that it don't matter. I think Rasheed Wallace was the only one that broke protocol and just said, "Yeah, we're gonna whoop their ass or whatever." So shout out to Rasheed. But yeah, Jimmy gonna give them the business, and I'm quite sure he gonna have some words for Pat Riley as well.
I do agree. I do agree.
Shout out to Rasheed Wallace playing the Air Force Ones, B. That's how you know he a gangster.
Feet horrible right now.
Right.
I mean, he did play in the mid top ones though. You know, the one that you actually was supposed to ball in. He probably had some extra insoles in here.
I hope he did.
The Joker was a
And,
baller, boy.
and women, single mothers, stop sending them children out there in Jordan 1s and Asics and running shoes to play basketball. I mean, Walmart, City Guild, somebody got some decent basketball shoes. Quit sending them kids in them flat bottom shoes. Thank you.
I mean, if you ain't Gilbert Arenas, leave him alone. Gilbert Arenas came out there balling in Dolce Gabbanas. Yeah, if I ain't mistaken, I think that might have been the night he gave Kobe 60.
Oh, stop it! Now, don't do that.
That never happened. We don't remember that.
Yeah, I do remember it though, but I don't know about the shoes though.
I think that's the night he took Swagger P shoes and he dropped 60 on him. Whoever he played in them Dolce Gabbanas, he dropped like 40. He dropped over 40. I remember that much.
He had Kobe
But
crying. Dude, take crazy shots. Kobe, you do too. Man, stop crying. Man up. He got you.
Hey, we ain't
In
gonna do that.
LA.
hey, Gilbert went into the locker room after dropping them points on Kobe. He said, "Hey, if you don't make over $3 million, don't talk to me." He said, "If you don't make over $3 million, don't talk to me. Talk to somebody that make $1 million, and the $1 million person talk to somebody that make $3 million. Then you can come talk to me."
Yeah, he
But
ran him out to that gangster. He's about to get got in the Washington locker room. Matter of fact, the Lakers drafted that dude too, Crenton or whatever his name was.
yeah, most
Yeah.
definitely. Hey, so it has been March Madness. Have y'all been enjoying March Madness? Because I have thoroughly been engaged and enjoying every bit of it.
Most definitely, most definitely.
I
So
probably
what?
would if I would have been the number one pick and I was a little fan. I ain't been watching it.
So if you're the number one pick, who you would have picked? Unpredictable.
Duke.
Dude,
Florida almost died Sunday.
Yeah, they sure did. I would have picked because I ain't like the way the system was. I was a number 6, 7, and 18 pick. Meanwhile, somebody was 1, 12, and 13. You do the math on that because my math is mathing. But
I mean, now that you make sense and I feel you because I ain't got number one team left anyway.
You got two
So
of
I
the top
definitely
7 teams. You got 2 of the top 7 teams that will pick basketball players in a pickup game, and you get 2 of the top 7 players in recruiting. If LSU still know how to recruit, and they get 2 of the top 7 players, like that's a good deal.
yeah, but somebody else got 2 of the top 13.
3.
Yeah, 3.
So
yeah,
all right,
3 beat 2.
All right.
But since we're talking about March Madness, who has been the Cinderella team so far? Who's been the biggest Cinderella team?
Well, I don't know about the biggest Cinderella team, but my Cinderella team that I've been enjoying is the BYU. Love their guard play with Richie Saunders and Igor Demas, something like that. I hope I messed the man's name up. But, this tournament is always about the guard play, and they have great chemistry. So they've been putting up right around 85 points a game. So I'm excited about what they got on the docket next.
They got Bama. They got Bama. They got Bama next. So Trigger Man Joe, who you taking? Bama or BYU?
Ooh, my heart is say Bama, but if I had to bet with my pockets, I'm going with them Cougars.
I like the Cougars too.
Both of them teams gonna have 100 points, I believe, in that game.
You better know what to say. Go with the over. That's the real good play. Go with the over.
It's gonna be a shootout, and that was gonna be a shootout. I must so say. The people's champ.
So 6 seed Cinderella.
I mean, did you expect them to be as far as they are right now?
What is a Cinderella? Is a 6 seed a Cinderella?
I mean,
look it up. Google it. Ask what a Cinderella is.
A Cinderella story is the team that wasn't supposed to be there. Now I understand BYU is 6 seed, but no one chose BYU to win a championship besides BYU.
Or get to the Elite 8. None of that stuff.
I did. I think I picked them.
You think? You don't know.
I had 2 pick. I had a pick 5 and a pick 3.
Load it on the screen. If you ain't got it ready to load on the screen, we ain't taking it.
Who is that he picked?
He
He
said
say
he
pick
picked
BYU. I
BYU.
know he ain't pick no BYU.
Man, that whole squad gone, man.
I'm saying,
That
I'm
man
saying,
he got Gonzaga, Kansas, Duke.
dude,
He got
I
what
don't
team
need
left?
one
Still
to
there,
win, baby.
still there. Dude.
I don't need one to win, baby. But that's on the other one. Shout out to they follow the show. Shout out to the County Boys on the pick 5. But my my Cinderella.
People's champ.
Oh, go ahead. You finally hear something. Go ahead.
You're damn right. Your voice would be like the rest of your neck down, invisible.
Hey, and I can make your voice invisible. Hold on. Bloop, bloop. Okay.
Who you got, Senor Kipovich?
Oh, Arkansas. Arkansas, number 10 seed. I think I did pick them to go at least this far in the bracket. I knew either Kentucky or Arkansas were going to do well. I didn't really know which one. But
So Kentucky is
Arkansas
a
had,
Cinderella?
huh?
Is Kentucky a Cinderella?
No, they're number 3
Not
seed.
Kentucky, not Kentucky.
They're like a 3 seed, ain't it?
Right.
Arkansas would be considered
Yeah,
Cinderella.
10 seed.
Arkansas is a 10.
Mm-hmm.
So in Cinderella mode, that means Arkansas is a 1. If we talking about, how you rate, how you misogynistic guys rate women from 1 to 10.
I never
Arkansas.
rated a woman.
Rate them. I let them rate themselves.
Yeah.
Just act the.
That's suck MC stuff for me.
Well,
The people's champ.
I'm like the Rock. Know you roll and shut your mouth. You know what you are.
People got
People's
different vision,
champ.
man.
I'm gonna give you, since it ain't that many Cinderella teams left besides Arkansas, BYU, and I think Colorado State, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to take it. Will Arkansas beat Texas Tech?
Man,
They got a good chance. They're real physical. They had all the pedigree they needed from playing in the SEC this year, so it ain't gonna be nothing you throw at them that they not gonna appreciate. So they can get by. That's if Iowa State make it.
What's the major advantage that they have though, Arkansas?
Probably their physicality.
Yeah, they physical.
Not just
They
the
gonna be
physicality. Who they coach is?
Calipari.
John Calipari. Yeah, it matters, man.
Yeah,
UConn coach was coaching, boy.
Yeah, I don't think Florida should be there right now, but hey, that's neither here nor there. I don't think
Here
Florida
we
should
go.
have advanced, but
Here we
and
go.
I ain't gonna take it from them.
They
I ain't gonna take it from
They dug deep.
I don't.
Got it.
Huh? What's up, Gino?
I don't think St. John's thought they were gonna lose to Arkansas. I don't think they took them serious. I think they took them as a Cinderella. What's his
St. John's
name?
overrated, man. They overrated.
Who? Patino?
Yeah.
Patino, Rick Patino.
Man, he got the same numbers as Calipari.
He can't shoot. The team can't shoot threes. If you
He
can't shoot
ain't
three in
talking
college
about
basketball, you have no
he ain't
chance.
talking about him as a coach. He talking about they team. They team was slow.
Their team 30-4.
Their team was slow though. Their
Slow and
pace
can't shoot three.
their pace was slow.
They played bullet ball. That's why they.
Yeah.
That's what they did.
But see, the SEC, they strapped. Every game in the SEC is physical and tough. So Arkansas was.
I mean, I see Arkansas going deep. I see Arkansas beating Florida if they face them again.
Stop it now. Stop it.
I see Arkansas beating Florida.
I see Aubrey getting bounced too. Upset alert. They
So
who they
upset
play
alert. Are you saying Auburn is on upset alert against Michigan?
The number 1 overall seed is who the player of the year? Buster Broom. Man, he is trash.
Hold on.
Certified.
Hold on.
Come on, player of the year candidate. Man, get out of here, man. I
Hold on,
don't want to
if I
see him
can
on the
clip this,
TV. Turn the TV out. Turn the TV out. Man, he boo-boo, man. How many points he scored last game? You the player of the year.
Who?
Broom.
Janai Broom? Okay.
Johnny Broom. God,
He scored. Broom
13.
scored 8 points.
Lord have mercy.
He scored 8 points.
War damn eagle. I need somebody to go
Well,
up there and
yeah.
burn the
Well,
trees down. May that light a fire in his ass to
Hey,
play
say
well,
he
basketball.
trash again. While I got you on the full screen, so that'll be a good YouTube short. Go ahead. In action.
Trash. Certified trash. Matter of fact, he's when you the garbage people dump the trash, then you go pick the trash can up and you still got that garbage can juice. That's what he is. He's the juice in the trash can. Get out of here, man. I don't want to see it. I ain't watching no more Auburn basketball. I thought they was a great team. Man, yeah. I know I'm gonna get some hate
well,
from the Auburn fans. I love the hate, though.
is there any other team on upset alert? Unpredictable? Do you got anybody on upset alert?
Right now, I have Maryland on upset alert. They were down by 6, but right now it looks like it's tied. But they still on upset alert with Colorado State. But my Cinderella team that's still in the big dance is none other than Alabama. I expected they sorry ass to lose in the first or second round. And nobody was pulling harder for them to lose more than me. So
So
that's a Cinderella. I was hoping that when they took when the glass slipper fell off, I was hoping going down the step they'd have bust their damn jaw on the way down, and they tumbled all the way down to the bottom. So I'm just saying that's a Cinderella because I didn't expect much of them. That's why when I had the 6, 7, and the 18 pick, I didn't pick them in none. I would never pick Alabama. I wouldn't pick Alabama for some butterscotch playing double dutch.
You picked Derrick Henry
in fantasy football. Hey, a Bama fan told me it don't matter what they do in the pros because he gone now. But I did pick Jalen Hurts over Tua a long time ago. But Alabama. I said it. I don't like their football team. I don't like the basketball team. I don't like their baseball team. They softball pitcher elbow too big. I don't like her and that team. I don't like the grounds. I don't like the umpire that calls strikes for Alabama when they do get a strike.
It's true.
What about the cafeteria workers? What about the cafeteria
I don't like them either. Get rid of all of them.
It's true. I mean, once they graduate to school, we cheer them on. You know, I mean, best of wishes. But we worry about the next one coming in. Unlike LSU, their players get better when they get to the NFL. And then you look, and they got the top 3. You look at LSU had the top 3 wide receivers, top 3 paid wide receivers on the same team, and then win nothing.
They won a championship.
They won a championship.
After that,
I mean,
they were gone.
You can't win them every year.
All right, you had neighbors. You had You had what's
Brian
the
Thomas Jr. Brian Thomas Jr.
Yeah,
Brian Thomas Jr.
They going top 5. Both of them going top 5 in the wide receiver.
The defense was nowhere near as good as the defense that won the championship, though.
Brian Thomas Jr. ain't gonna be top 5.
See, let me tell you what happened at LSU.
Okay.
First of all, let me tell you how great LSU is compared to Bama. Let me just put these facts. Every time Bama won a championship, y'all had to have, and I'm gonna give respect. I don't like neither one of them, but I'm gonna give them respect. The racist white coach y'all had, Bear Bryant, one of the greatest coaches of all time, with all due respect. Nick Saban is the greatest coach in college football ever. So for y'all to get championships, y'all had to get the 2 greatest coaches ever assembled.
Shout out to Gene Stallings.
That's what. Gene Stallings, and I give respect to him because he had some good runs, real good.
Don't take my bars, man.
Nah,
don't take my bars.
Speaking of bars, here's a bar.
No, I know what you're finna do.
Joe,
you finna talk about how y'all won championships with 2 of the stupidest.
And that's how great we are. We ain't got to have no common sense to win at LSU. Y'all need the greatest. If that's not a hot boy, then when you call that?
Go Tigers.
when you can win a championship while your head coach out there with his shirt off running around campus with the women while his wife at home, and then you go on TV and give her a kiss like the players didn't see it, and you can win a championship? We are the greatest. You can't beat that. We win with nothing. That's all. Now, what hurt us was Orgeron was a Trump supporter, and guess what? They wasn't going for that, so that kind of set us back. See how Trump set the economy and they set the economy back and LSU.
Y'all got some wild fans. Then one of y'all fans was a man was teabagging another man from Alabama or something like that.
Yeah, know the moral of the story? Don't go to sleep in our space when you beat us. That's what you do. Shit. That's like you sleep with somebody's wife and you fall asleep in their bed. That nigga go get you.
Look, I got a
I
good
said it.
idea. I'm finna teabag this dude.
Yeah, that's what we think about you.
He's an Alabama fan. I hate him. I hate him.
Hey,
God,
if Orgeron can take a picture with his mistress, he can teabag him.
Whoa. Whoa.
So that's how great we are.
What
Picture
Jello
roll.
said, I might swerve on the counter. Whoa, whoa.
Hey, see at LSU, when the coach leave, we like Jay-Z, on to the next one. That's what we sing. But when
And
you know
another one.
when Nick Saban left, y'all was singing that Tank song. Please don't go. Please. Y'all still saying Nick Saban? He still worked there. That man, he worked for ESPN. I said it. I don't know who covered the ball spot more. Him, I don't know who worse, Saban or LeBron James trying to hide, or John Cena trying to hide those ball spots.
Dang. What about LeBron?
That's what he said.
Damn, son.
But no, Alabama's my Cinderella because I don't expect them to go past where they at. I don't know who they play, but I'm already predicting they're going to lose.
BYU.
They play BYU.
Go Mormons.
BYU.
BYU is a seasoned team. First of all, they got 5 wives. They've been through the trial and tribulation. Ain't nothing crazy in there.
What's the 5 wives?
Think about it, you got 1,
No
and you
Diddy.
think about the stress you got with 1, and they got 5 at the same damn time. So guess what? You can handle 5 women at the same time with all them personalities. You can handle that starting 5 for Alabama. Go BYU.
He ain't lying.
So I've heard 2 upset picks of 1 BYU beating Bama, and I've heard Michigan beating Auburn. Is there any more?
Yeah, you took my Arkansas beating Texas Tech. I don't believe in Texas Tech. Would UConn have been a Cinderella if they would have beat Florida? Would we call them a Cinderella ranked at 8? Or they the national?
You would have had to call them Cinderella because when's the last time you seen a 3-peat for men?
Never.
We thought we were gonna see one this year. Well, one person did.
Well, we saw a 3-peat.
I got 50 to your 25. Keep a vision that Arkansas lose. My 50 to your 25.
Lose to who?
Texas Tech.
Yeah, I got Texas Tech.
I'd rather have points.
Hey, I saw a 3-peat.
You got to win. You know, that's why I give you your odds.
I saw a 3-peat.
Hey,
but the real GOAT, Michael Jordan. That's the real GOAT. I saw 2 3-peats at that. That man went played baseball, played golf, played hooky with his wife, and made another child, and still came back and 3-peated.
Hey, let's run them double. I got Auburn, and you got Michigan, and then I got Arkansas, and you got Texas Tech. 25 a pop.
So just 25 straight up.
25 for each game.
Okay. What somebody win one, win the other one? What's the tiebreaker?
We wash.
Yeah, break even.
I the total points or something. I like to win some. I don't go through all that.
We'll talk later.
Hours of watching games and don't come out with 0 progress. But that's just me.
Okay. But just to shine a little, anybody got any W National College basketball news about the women? Has anybody seen anything that stands out to them? Has your women's national championship person changed, team changed? Gino, who do you got winning it for the women's?
First of all, since we on this street, let me step off at this door right here. Whoever scheduled this is trash. Whoever scheduled the tournament is trash. You put Paige Beckers and you put and of course we want to see this Juju. We want to see this matchup, but we don't want to see it where is that. And then you got you had UConn and USC and who's the other number one
UCLA?
Yeah,
UCLA.
you got all them over in the West. You got all them over in the West, but then you got Texas and South Carolina and Birmingham, man. We wanted Juju to come to Birmingham, man, and I am upset.
They lost?
No, they just got him playing in Spokane, Washington
Well, I don't know who's
instead
gonna
of.
win, but I know Juju ain't gonna win because Juju was down there talking to Jaden Daniels, and Jaden Daniels' mama said she ain't having that shit, and went down there and put the block on. Oh, he got it on say.
Oh,
But you know what, Joe?
Huh?
I wanted to commend her, but
ridiculous.
she gonna have her money too, so that might be the ideal.
I agree, but Mama says no, 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 no.
But you
If
know what
Mama
though?
don't approve, baby, then it's a wrap.
She's
That's
protecting her
ridiculous.
son, and she may not know who Juju really is. But then again, I want to say I know he played 5 years in college, and so this is his 6 year removed from high school. This might, well, she's a junior, I mean a sophomore, so that because of that age gap and the whole Kelly R thing, you got to be careful. Like you
No,
just gotta,
Diddy.
yeah. So I get it from that standpoint because if my son is 24, 25, even though she's an adult at 19. With the climate we have, it just don't look right. Maybe when she turned 21, then that might be a little bit different.
Ma
Because
Dukes
But
just got
Jaden
a
Daniels a grown man. She gonna go down there. Mama, she need a little too much for to
Ma
understand.
Dukes just got to get out the way. That's what's wrong with society now. All these boy moms trying to raise men. Get out the way. I
Move.
understand you want.
Oh,
I
wrong song, wrong
understand
song.
you want to protect the asset. I understand that. But you got to do your research. I can understand if he talking to a woman that ain't got her own money. I mean, she worked just as much as he is in the NFL right now. Her,
Wow.
true.
NI, her NIL is the same contract he got for the Washington Commanders. Hey, mama,
Wow.
step out.
She
Step
on
out,
more
mama.
commercials too. She on more
But
commercials.
I get that part. But then you got to think about this. She's 19, so I'm gonna take a wild stab and say that he's 24, 25. Just because of the climate we in, you got to give her 2 years.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
And
Why?
that's my only pushback to say,
She a teenager.
yeah, she's still a teenager, man. In this culture, in this climate, man, you got to be careful, man. And you want to keep your image up a certain way because let's look at the flip side. I always look at both sides. There's this young
I
man in
mean,
Colorado.
Why is he 24?
He played 5
19
years
to
of college football.
24. Yeah, he did play 5 years college football.
So I guess what I'm saying, he's 6 years removed from high school and she's only 2. And we don't even know if Jalen Hurts got kept. I mean, if Jaden Daniels got kept back. So he could have been, but I don't have
Yeah,
his age.
they used to do that. But look,
I
he
mean,
found
I
out the
mean,
secret weapon. He found out the secret weapon. Go to LSU, and then you'll be better in the NFL. It took him 5 years to get better.
I mean,
But
Juju will be
once you get
20.
LSU,
Juju will be 20 in a couple months. So I mean,
Juju.
mom should have got out the way. I think mom should
man,
have got out the way.
Juju DM'd you, you'll hit back.
No,
Nope.
You win?
no,
Man,
Hey,
come on. Man.
I
no.
would
I
I would call.
I asked
Hey,
I asked for tickets to the game, but no.
Take them
Come
I
on.
would
shades off.
call the.
Let me look
I
into your eyes. Take them
Yeah.
shades off.
I see he'll get flued out
no. Hey,
Hey,
listen. Y'all ain't never, as much as I rooted for Juju, y'all have never heard me talk about any personal assets of her.
Yeah, you're
I've
right.
only
Absolutely.
commend, I've only
A
commended
game.
her on the game
Yeah,
and
you're
as a
right.
player. At the
1000%.
end of the day, I got 2 daughters. I just want the same respect when my kids grow up. So I do not look at.
Underage
well,
children.
hey, look at it this way.
Better ask for
As
an
a,
interview. Talking about ticket.
we complain about that, but there's a young man in Colorado who getting played by his girlfriend, and nobody has stepped in for real because we say we don't see
Who that?
Deion Sanders.
Deion Sanders?
No, not Deion Sanders, but
Yeah.
what's the guy that looked like a platypus?
Oh, Predator
Travis
3,
Hunter.
Travis Hunter.
Yeah,
Predator
the
3.
one that like we know that girl playing him. I wish somebody mama would step in and just get in between that, right?
Mm.
Because the first thing he should do with his money is get some surgery on his lips. Because like, damn. But right, it looked like boy. Just imagine that man eating an apple with them lips, and it's gone. He ugly. Cause see me, I would love for him to marry my daughters, but I'd be praying to the heavens. My grandchildren don't look like him. I'd be like, please. But I get it. If Juju was 21, if Jaden Daniels was like 22, 21, 22, I would be like, mama wrong. But you know, and I'm be honest with you, that's a red flag for me. You still a mama's boy. So we saw LeBron when he told his mom, I got this, even though he protected his son. So, I don't know, man.
I think
it's a gray area. What's up?
I think his mama might be doing the right thing because she see in about 4 years from now they get together and then have a kid, and then she in the WNBA. You know how the WNBA is. They flip her and then divorce. So she may be just looking out for that aspect of the game.
The long run.
I mean, but the thing is, they say mama step in for any woman that come his way.
Oh, have mercy.
They
Hell has no
say,
fury like a woman scorned.
They say mama is traveling with the team, keeping them all away. I mean, this is just what I heard. I'm not for certain, but that's just what I heard. It's what I heard.
Well, you know what happened when LeBron James' mama was traveling with the team.
Do tell.
Oh yeah.
Rest in peace, Delonte West. Rest in peace. Rest in power.
They had that man homeless.
That man ain't dead.
He is dead.
No, he not.
Delonte West ain't dead.
I don't think he did. So? I remember.
Well, somebody Google it. I'm sorry if I put that man in the grave. My bad.
I remember they were trying to put him in rehab, but I don't think he dead. Yeah, that man's still alive.
I thought he died.
He dead broke, but he ain't dead.
I thought Mark Cuban helped him out and put him in
Mark Cuban put him in rehab, but the man ain't dead. He's still alive.
We need Kanye West to come get him.
Dang.
Shout out to Kodak.
But the NCAA women's, they definitely got it wrong. They put Paige and Juju on the same side. Yeah, he's alive.
Okay, cool. My bad, Delonte. Don't come after me with your guns like the Terminator on your motorcycle with all them guns and you got pulled over.
I don't think he got internet or a phone though.
I thought that man was going. My bad, man.
Shout out to Jay Mama. And I think the people Shep made a perfect point that I didn't even think about. There was a lot of them that was married and they got to that WNBA. Got a lot of road trips.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta. They definitely get flipped somewhere down the line. They definitely get flipped. But anywho,
somebody can flip his lips inside out.
Do we think South Carolina is going to make it far for the women?
Man, since they birthright, they're going to make it far, of course. Don Stanley, what up? The greatest ever. Let's do it.
I like the way Don Stanley use her coach mentality to find a reason to fire up her team. It's hard to fire up a team that is coming off a championship, won an SEC championship, doing the things that they're supposed to. And she found a way to fire up her team by saying the schedule they played, they should be the number 1 seed overall. And she found a way to fire up her team off that. So shout out to her. I think they believe it too.
Till they meet UConn.
I mean, hey,
UConn, they might not see UConn because they done messed it up.
So
when Juju put UConn out, they don't see UConn.
Trying to tell you.
Man, UConn gonna win that thing.
But hey, I got my girl Paige. If it's between Paige or Juju, I definitely commend it for both of them. Paige is the best point guard in the game. Juju is the best player in the game right now for college. But they will have to play each other, and I'm trying to be live and make sure I'm off to watch that game. But anywho, we got baseball coming up soon. We got baseball coming up soon, and we got early baseball predictions over and unders on wins. We got the Astros, the Yankees, and the Dodgers. We're just gonna go around the room. I'm just gonna ask you: do you think they over or do you think they under for wins? So first up, we got the
We want to shout out our set though. All the Braves fans in here. We got me, People Champ, and Clutch, and the Dodger fan. He might be vintage as the
Oh,
stadium they play in.
Think they got rid of the old stadium.
They did. Oh, Triggerman Joe, Dodger fan, and the New Orleans representative. Of course, he's a Houston fan, Houston Astros, and then you got the young kid. Of course, they came. They came up in the Yankee hat era, so DSPN being a Yankee fan. But go ahead, get up.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I'm gonna go around the room. I got the Dodgers up first, and we just simply gonna say over or under. Do we think the Dodgers will go over or under 103 wins? Jeez, that's a lot of W's right there. Senior Kipovich, over or
Under,
under?
under.
Unpredictable, over or under?
Under. Oh, no. Oh, I said under. Or did he
Yeah,
freeze?
you did.
Okay.
Over or under, Triggerman Joe?
Easy over by at least 10 games.
Yeesh. The people chat, over or under?
Under. They ain't win but 93 last year.
Was that okay?
I'm gonna take the over because it looks like the winds are driving upwards. So I'm gonna take it over. Next up we got Atlanta Braves. I'm gonna start down with unpredictable, over or under 93 and a half games.
Over.
Triggerman Joe.
The best player, the catalyst for the team, is going to be out or be struggling to come back from injuries.
So over or under?
Under.
Oh, okay.
I said going with the under. I just want.
People chat
Oh,
don't
my
miss
bad.
nothing. People
Oh,
chat
my
don't miss
bad.
nothing.
I ain't here. My bad. The people channel, we got over or under 93 and a half.
I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna go over.
Atlanta gonna always Atlanta. I'm under. Senior Kipovich, over or under.
I know I felt it great when I said the Falcons had a terrible offseason and Joe said I growed, but I haven't growed that much. No did he? Over for the Braves.
Hey, son, it'll come with time. I've been told you that.
Hand me one of them things you got. No did he?
What?
All right, next up, I think we got the Yankees next. Over or under 89 and a half games. The people.
Over. They went way over that last year, so definitely over. Y'all got me?
I heard you.
You
All
froze.
right.
Oh.
Yeah, I froze for a sec. I'm gonna take over. Okay, and I'm gonna take over as well. Senior Kipovich, over under 89 and a half.
I'm gonna say I started to say over, and then I thought about the beards. They now the players can wear beards, and I think that might be a jinx. So I'm gonna say under.
All right. Unpredictable, over or under.
Oh, I'm going to say they lost their ace. So I'm going to say under.
Triggerman Joe.
I'm going with the under as well. If y'all want to make some side bets up top, y'all want to say they're gonna go over. I'll take it.
Okay. And last but not least, we got the Houston Astros.
Cheaters.
Their over under is 87 and a half. I'm going to take them under. Unpredictable. What you got?
I got over. They're going to be the second best team in baseball.
The People's Channel. What you got?
I'm gonna go over as well.
Senior Kipovich. What you got?
I'm gonna go over. They cheat, so they're gonna win.
And Triggerman Joe.
Under. We got the overall best pitching on this stuff. No, we just talking to be talking.
Well, it's just early predictions.
Okay, I'm just checking. I'm just making, get my pennies together just in case something
Find a way
came
to
up.
give away some money.
X-Man ain't here. X-Man would have jumped on. We already know. Just go the opposite way. Just go the opposite way. Long as you go the opposite way, you gonna be all right.
Uh-huh.
Gino, I mean, unpredictable. Any final thoughts from you, sir?
This is the final thought.
Yes, sir.
On this final thought, I saw something, and I always have fun. You know, I poke fun at the James family. But what I thought was terrible and just a bad look altogether was watching some young broke ass teenagers with no parents around have the audacity to boo LeBron James like they paid money for something, and then in front of his wife and his daughter. To me, these young people have no respect. And as much as I joke about with LeBron, you know, it's all in fun. But somebody say that these young people watch what we do. But I came from the old school. Don't do as I do, do as I say. And at some point, y'all asses need to be put in check. Because if that was Gino, I would have whooped his ass on national television.
Hey, unpredictable. You should be playing some music. I see the disco lights, man. I'm waiting for the
Oh,
music.
yeah, we getting ready for it.
Chicky.
Hey, I didn't know if I had permission from my son because this is his set. Son, do I have permission?
Yeah,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead. Go ahead.
Ice Cube.
Hold on, where's that? Uh-oh. There we go.
What are you gonna put on? Anticipating.
Oh, there we go. Come on. Go with the disco, baby.
We don't hear anything.
All right. Anywho, the people's champ. Final thoughts. The people's champ. What you got?
A mosquito flew by my head and whispered in my ear, "We back, my boy."
For the Broncos?
No,
Broncos
mosquitoes, man, they out.
Oh.
So can you hear me now?
No.
I can hear you, but I hear no music.
What? Somebody must be muting me.
What you playing? Do a little dance, make a little love. Get out like I can barely hear it.
Man.
You got a butt plug with a Bluetooth in it.
Well, you know what? Hold up before we go. See, I upgraded my technology. This is the only woman that listens all the time. That's why she's submissive. Alexa.
Alexa.
Look how respectful she is. Still can't hear it?
No.
Nothing. Nada.
Damn. I'm gonna have to upgrade this technology then.
Trigger Man Joe, any final thoughts?
I guess I could come up with something. Never argue with a fool because from a distance you can't tell who's who.
Well, that's
What you
original.
think
I
you
never
can
heard
and you
that.
can't. You're right. It's whatever you tell yourself. Go for your dreams.
Well, since my guy Clutch isn't here, shout out to
You ain't let me.
Go ahead. You got a joke or something?
No, go ahead. No, I was going to introduce you, sir. You just cut
Go
me
ahead.
off.
Go
But
ahead.
yes, sir. Go ahead.
I didn't know you could see me.
No. Yeah, I can see your final thoughts, sir. Go ahead.
I'm stepping the gap for Clutch and give a quote on this March 23rd. And my screen just went out. The quote is, "Big bro in this thing, so you know I'm finna represent. Move from the west. Now the crest is my residence. Facing low key when I ride through Montgomery streets. I ain't burning unless it's green and Swisher sweet." Shout out to Ridgecrest and Deuce and all of the people on the crest side.
Oh.
Gotcha. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this. I'm gonna go ahead and end this. This is something that came across my screen this week. Laziness kills ambition. Jealousy kills peace. Anger kills wisdom. Fear kills dreams. Now let me read that backwards. Dreams kills fear. My golly, my phone went out. Dang, messed up my whole point. That wisdom kills anger, peace kills jealousy, and ambition kills laziness. Hey,
Good
it's been
deal.
a
Good
great
deal.
show. It's been a great show, fellas. Again, check us out on Spotify. Check us out on YouTube. Like, subscribe, share, tell a friend or tell a friend. And check us out on Nationwide Radio every Wednesday at 12 o'clock.
Do it.